tutorial in the Neamen Lyles Boombox user series. In this video, you will learn how to set up the Korg Nano 2 controller and the NL BOOMBOX app to work with Mainstage. The Nano controller and the BOOMBOX app allow you to control Mainstage without having to directly interact with your MacBook. This can be a very powerful way to boost your Mainstage experience as you navigate menus, buttons, and controls. The first portion of this video is instruction on the Nano controller because the setup process for the Nano 2 is very easy and very quick. The NL BOOMBOX app setup is a bit more involved, so we'll do that second. If you just need information on how to set up the NL BOOMBOX app, please jump ahead to this timestamp. Okay, let's get started with the Nano 2 control setup. Open Mainstage and connect your Nano controller via USB. Move the mouse to the top left-hand corner and click the layout button to enter the layout mode. Let's start mapping the buttons, fader, and knob for the synth patch. Click on the synth knob and you will see a list of options become available in the screen inspector. Click the Assign button in the hardware input box and then turn the first knob on your Nano controller to pair the synth knob with the Nano control. Look in the hardware input box and you will notice that the MIDI port device now says nanoKontrol2. The MIDI channel setting should be set to 1 and the type should be absolute. Press the Assign button once more to complete the assignment action. Step 2. Repeat these steps to map the remaining synth buttons, knob, and fader to the Nano control. Click on synth button 1, click Assign, push button 1 on the Nano control. These two are now paired together. Click the Assign button once more so that it turns back gray and ends the assignment process. Repeat this process for the synth buttons 2 and 3. The fader works the same way. Click on the fader, then click the Assign button once again, turning it red. Move the fader up and down to pair the two together. Press Assign once more to end the assignment process. Make sure the channel is set to 1 and the type is absolute. Please repeat this same process to map all the remaining buttons on the Nano control to Mainstage. Just click on the button in Mainstage that you want to map. Hit Assign in the hardware input so that Mainstage is ready to detect the Nano control. Trigger the button, knob, or fader on the Nano control to designate what button you want mapped and hit Assign once more to end the assignment function. That's all you need to do to set up the Nano control. Remember to set the button types to single value, the knob types to absolute, and the fader types to absolute. Just continue repeating that process and your Nano control should be all set for Mainstage. All right, you got this. Let's talk about what the Neamen Lyles BOOMBOX app does, how to set it up, and use it. The NL BOOMBOX app is very similar to the Nano control except it offers even greater customization, more button assignments, and allows you to control Mainstage wirelessly with your mobile device. You can even use old smartphones and tablets, breathing new life into old devices that have just been sitting around and collecting dust. NL BOOMBOX app allows you to move through menus, activate drones, turn on and off buttons, knobs, and faders without ever having to touch your MacBook. In short, this app makes your experience with Mainstage quicker, more efficient, and generally better. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do it. The first thing to do is to grab your mobile device and open up the App Store. Search for TouchOSC MK1. For Android users, do the same thing but on Google Play. Purchase and install TouchOSC MK1 by Hexler on your mobile device. You will also need to download the NL BOOMBOX app after you purchase it from boomboxgo.com. Next, you will need to hop onto your MacBook. Go to hexler.net, which is the TouchOSC website. You can type hexler.net in your URL or take the link directly from our website. You will need to download and install TouchOSC Editor and TouchOSC Bridge from hexler.net. Let's take a quick time out to make a shortcut for the TouchOSC Bridge and TouchOSC Editor apps. Open Finder, click Downloads. Double-click the TouchOSC Bridge.dmg file. When the pop-up window appears, grab the TouchOSC Bridge program and drop it into the Application folder. Close the pop-up window. Go back to Downloads and open the TouchOSC Editor folder. Grab the TouchOSC Editor program file and drag it into the Applications folder in the Finder window. Now you can access TouchOSC Editor and Bridge anytime you want in the Applications folder. If you try to install the software and macOS prevents you from doing so, open Finder, click Applications, System Preferences, Security and Privacy. In the General tab, hit Allow in the Allow Apps Downloaded From box. For the next step, we are going to activate TouchOSC Bridge so that we can connect our mobile device to it. Our first goal is to upload the Nlboombox template onto our mobile device and then use the TouchOSC Bridge to control Mainstage with our device. There are two ways you can connect your device to TouchOSC. Your first option is to connect your mobile device directly to your MacBook with a USB cable. If that's your method of choice, plug in your mobile device into your MacBook directly via USB now. For those of you who want to connect wirelessly, you can choose that option as well by placing your MacBook and mobile device on the same network and making sure there isn't a firewall preventing them from communicating. For live performance, we recommend that you connect wirelessly through 5G Wi-Fi, as the connection can be more reliable in congested Wi-Fi areas. Once your device is connected via USB or on the same network as your MacBook, open the TouchOSC app on your mobile device. Once that is complete, go back to your MacBook, open Finder, click Applications, click on and open TouchOSC Bridge. Set TouchOSC Bridge to the side. We are going to come back to it in a little bit. Now, open Finder, go to Downloads, open the Nlboombox zip file. There are several files in this folder. Open the one that corresponds to your mobile device. This will open the TouchOSC editor with the Boombox app that you need for your mobile device. I'm going to choose NLBOOMBOX iPad.TouchOSC because I want to install the iPad version of Nlboombox app on my iPad. Okay, so now we're going to try to upload the Nlboombox app onto our mobile device. In the TouchOSC editor, mouse over to the top and hit the button labeled Sync. Now let's return to the TouchOSC app on our mobile device. Under the TouchOSC page, click TouchOSC Bridge, which will take you to the TouchOSC Bridge page. If your device is set up correctly, you should see your MacBook listed under Found Host. This is confirmation that your mobile device and MacBook are communicating via TouchOSC Bridge. If you do not see your MacBook listed under Found Host, try the previous steps again or refer to the TouchOSC Bridge user manual. Click the TouchOSC Back button at the top of the menu to return to the TouchOSC page. Click the first entry under Layout. This will open the Add Layout page. Next, hit Add at the top of the Layout page. Under Host, click the name of your MacBook. If you have done this correctly, TouchOSC Bridge will upload the Nlboombox app to your mobile device. When you return to the Layout page, you will see the Nlboombox app listed. Click on the Nlboombox app. Return to the TouchOSC homepage and click Done. You will now see the Nlboombox app on your mobile device. Click the dot in the right-hand corner anytime to return to the TouchOSC homepage. Woo, that was hard work, but we made it. We now have the Nlboombox app loaded onto our mobile device and we're ready to use it with Mainstage. Go ahead and close the TouchOSC editor. We won't need that program anymore. Make sure you have the TouchOSC Bridge running with your MacBook and mobile device running on the same network, and then open the Nlboombox Mainstage template. If you need to start TouchOSC Bridge, open Finder, click Applications, and then TouchOSC Bridge. Now open the Nlboombox Concert. From here, programming the Nlboombox app is the exact process that we use to program the Nano 2 controller. The 12 buttons for the drone must be assigned to MIDI channel 2, and all other program buttons belong to MIDI channel 1. Everything else is exactly the same. So go ahead and hit the Layout button. Click on the button in the Nlboombox Mainstage layout that you want to assign so that it becomes highlighted. Mouse over to the hardware input box and click Assign. Then go back to your mobile device and click on the button knob or fader that you would like to pair with Mainstage. Remember to check the type for each controller. Buttons should be a single value. Faders and knobs are absolute. If you're having issue with knobs staying set, look at the number value in the hardware input as you turn the knob on your mobile device. In my case, it says 51, number 19 LSB, so I will manually choose that number when I let go. Then hit assign once more. That's pretty much all there is to it. You can program additional pages in the NL BOOMBOX app by clicking the tab for each one. Remember, the notes for the drone must be set to MIDI channel 2. If you need additional clarification, go back and watch the first part of this video where we program the Nano 2 control, because the NL BOOMBOX app works exactly the same way. That's it. Congratulations, we're done. Have a great time creating with NL BOOMBOX app and unlocking the power of Mainstage. This is going to be great.